Who keeps track of points when you're playing a game with rabbits? The Scorbunny. Bike Chain Starters, Episode 22, Scorbunny. What's going on? I'm Pokebuilder Zach, and today we're making Scorbunny out of bike chains. Before we get started, when this video hits 1,000 likes, I'll be doing a giveaway to one person from the comment section below. So, what do you think about the intro joke? Do you have a better one, or do you just like Scorbunny? And while you're down there, like, subscribe, and let's get on to the build. Alright, let's make some magic with this Scorbunny. So to start off, the head will be 4, 2 6s, a 4, and then a single. The ears will be made up of 2 4 links. The body will also be made up of 2 4 links, with the arms and legs being a single and triple respectively, and then a little half link for the tail. So now we're adding the tacks or the welds onto all the different components of this. You can see there on the right side is the body, and on the left is the head pieces. A little bit of magic, get them all cleaned up, and starting on the head. So to start out here, we will stacking the 2 6 links. You can see that they're a little bit elongated, not full circles there. That's just, in my opinion, how Scorbunny's head kind of looks. Again, with the top piece, it's not a perfect square. It's a little bit of an elongated 4 link. Then we're going to tack the ears to keep them together, and then find a way to add them onto the head and do a little quack. No, this is a bunny, not a duck. Once we get the ears on, we'll add the bottom part of the head, and that'll pretty much be it for Scorbunny's head. The last little part is going to be adding the sort of face tufts / whiskers. So I take a flat link, cut it in half, and then tack it onto either side of the head. Again, I think there are more of tufts, less of whiskers, but that now is pretty much it for Scorbunny's head, and we will put that off to the top and then lay out the other parts of the body. So those 4 links in the middle, again, just stack them, tack them, and then we can start adding on all the limbs. We'll start with the arms, taking those single links, and you can kind of see the end that typically would fold open. I put at the top, so I have to do less welds. And here we're just going to tack on the head. You can't see adding the legs because I had to use the magnet here and wanted to try to keep it upright. So that part was hidden. The last step is adding that tail and then cleaning everything up. So we use the angle grinder and the Dremel to get the sort of bigger weld spots and then all the finer details. And that is going to be our Scorbunny. This is what it looks like in its raw chains. Not sure if you've heard of Patreon or not, but it's a fantastic spot to support your local artists and content creators. And your non-local, I guess, seeing that most of y'all probably don't live close to me. Besides the point, if you like this content and you want to help support me as an artist, or if you just want to get access to early content such as my Pokemon of the Month or future projects, all sorts of stuff like that, doing contests, giveaways, all sorts of fun stuff for the Patreon community, go ahead, check it out in the description below. Support means the world to me. I want to give a big thank you to my current patrons and my future patrons. So with all that, let's get back to the build. Onto the paint, giving it a white base coat. And then for the ears, the very top of the ears are going to be red. I use an acrylic paint for these. Initially my paints weren't too well, but they seem to be working a little bit better now. I don't know what it was, but yep, top of the ears are just going to be red there, and then adding some red around the collarbone, neck area as well. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but that's part of the design. Just like a little collar. I don't know if it's supposed to represent like a soccer collar or something along the lines of that, but that is part of its design. And then we'll finish up with the red on the feet as well. Just the ends of the feet here are going to be red, and then there will be a little yellow later on here. Got to make sure to get the insides as well, the bottoms, tops, all that good jazz. Leave none of the white space. The second part of the ears now, adding the orange coat. This is just a small little bit of a stripe connecting the white to the red. You get the front, gonna get the sides, and then gonna get the back. This part is both probably the painting is almost as time consuming as the welding, which is kind of interesting to me. I never thought that the paint would actually take this long, but with some of these designs, there are a few additional details. So now we're on to adding the yellow. He's got that little patch on the top of his head or nose, a little bit of yellow on the ears and the middle portion, and then like a little yellow pad that's going to be on the bottom of the foot as well. This is a spot where the paint actually wasn't really working with me well. And then doing these little spots down at the bottom was a little bit difficult as well. But that pretty much does it for Scorbunny. So there's our final painted form, seen from raw chains all the way up to a painted Scorbunny. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I hope you enjoyed the video and watching Scorbunny come to life. Remember, when we hit 1,000 likes, I'll give a giveaway to one person from the comments section below. So, what did you like about the video? And what Pokemon do you want to see, or what projects do you want to see after this series? Make sure to like and subscribe, because next week we will be hitting it off with Sobble. So until then, sign off with a Totodile smile.